Ever heard about lymphatic filariasis or LF, a neglected tropical disease? If you have, or even if you haven't, you might be surprised by some of the myths surrounding this condition. Lymphatic filariasis, often simply referred to as LF, is a disease caused by microscopic parasitic worms. These tiny, unseen invaders infiltrate the lymphatic system, a crucial part of our bodies that helps to fight off infections and diseases. When these parasites take up residence in the lymphatic system, they can cause a myriad of issues, from swelling in limbs and other body parts to severe damage to the kidneys and heart. What makes this disease particularly insidious is its silent progression. Many people infected with the parasites don't even know it, as they may not exhibit any symptoms, especially during the early stages. So now that we have a basic understanding of what lymphatic filariasis is, it's time to debunk some of the common myths about LF. Let's dive right in. One of the most widespread myths about LF is that it's a hereditary disease. But let's clear the air here. That's not the case. LF, short for lymphatic filariasis, is not passed down through generations. It's not something written in your genes, inherited from your parents, or something you're destined to contract because your great aunt had it. No. LF is caused by microscopic parasitic worms that are transmitted through mosquito bites. These little parasites infiltrate the lymphatic system, causing the disease. It's not about who your ancestors were, but more about where you are and how you protect yourself from these disease-bearing mosquitoes. Dispelling this myth is critical because it empowers us to take preventive measures. It reminds us that we have control over our health and we can make choices to protect ourselves from LF. So, the fact is, LF is not passed down through families. It's transmitted by mosquitoes. Another common myth about LF is that it's incurable. This, however, couldn't be further from the truth. Lymphatic filariasis, or LF, is indeed treatable. One of the most effective ways to combat this disease is through mass drug administration programs. These initiatives distribute medication that targets the microscopic parasitic worms infiltrating the lymphatic system. But here's the catch. The key to successful treatment is early diagnosis. The sooner the disease is detected, the better the chances of preventing the disease from progressing into more severe stages. Ignoring the early signs or dismissing them as something less serious can lead to complications. So, if you're in an area where LF is prevalent and you start to notice anything unusual, don't hesitate to get checked out. It's better to be safe than sorry. Remember, the truth is, LF is treatable, and early diagnosis can prevent the disease from progressing. Many people believe that if you have LF, you'll definitely experience swelling, and some are afraid of the medication used to treat LF. Yet, these are common misconceptions that can hinder prevention and treatment efforts. Let's talk about the swelling first. It's true that lymphatic filariasis can lead to visible swelling in the limbs and other body parts. However, this is not always the case. Especially during the early stages of infection, many individuals might not exhibit any symptoms at all. This silent progression of the disease can lead to delayed diagnosis and increased risk of complications if left untreated. So, it's crucial to remember that absence of swelling does not necessarily mean absence of infection. Now, on to the fear of medication. The treatment for LF involves a mass drug administration program that effectively eliminates the parasitic worms from the lymphatic system. Some individuals might experience mild, temporary side effects like fever, headache, or fatigue. But these are usually short-lived and resolve on their own without requiring any intervention. It's also important to note that these medications are safe and well tolerated. Any concerns can be addressed by speaking to a healthcare professional who can ensure the medication is suitable for you. In reality, not all LF infections lead to visible swelling, and the medication used for treatment is safe and well tolerated. So, let's debunk these myths and empower ourselves with the right knowledge to combat this preventable disease. We've debunked some common myths about LF, but why does it matter? Well, understanding the truth about lymphatic filariasis is crucial. It's not hereditary, it's treatable, and it doesn't always cause obvious symptoms. And the medication? It's safe and well tolerated. With this knowledge, we can prevent the disease, seek early diagnosis, and start treatment promptly. Misconceptions can only stand in our way. By debunking these myths, we empower ourselves with the knowledge to prevent LF, seek early diagnosis and treatment, and ultimately improve our overall public health.